Yes. Yes. This episode of Durarara X2 Ketsu. Yes. This is what I wanted to see for a very long time when it came to Durarara. The gang wars. The gang wars, dude. The gang wars. The gang wars. The gang wars have started, people. Let's give a round of applause. Woo! Woo! The gang wars have started, people. I am super excited for this. I've been waiting for a very long time for, the blue squares, the yellow scarves, and the dollars to butt heads with one another, and that is pretty much what is going down in this episode. So let's go with a little rundown of what was in this episode. So we have it to where in the last episode, Rochi appears to the yellow squares, and in this episode, we see that he wants to fight the dollars. He wants to fight the dollars and try to eradicate them, per se. And to do this, he wants to fight Kita, Masomi's gang. He wants to fight the yellow scarves so that way he can take over the gang. And he says, if I lose, then I can be your little henchman for your gang in the yellow scarves. But either way, I still want to accomplish my goal, and that's to take down the dollars. So we have it to where Kita and Rochi are fighting, and they go all out, people. Dude, Rochi's kicks. Alright, they're not as strong as Shizuo, but damn. You see how the poled fence just bends all the way? Like, damn, dude. And Kita is attacking. Kita is putting up an awesome fight, but you can tell that he isn't as strong as Rochi. However, Kita is very fast. You saw him stun Rochi, and then he goes over to the side and puts him in a headlock. That was legit. And also, one thing I want to point out, didn't Rochi's fighting style look a lot like Firo from Baccano? Like, dude, if you go back to see like the first beginning episodes of Baccano, then you would see Firo's fighting style, and it looks exactly like that. If anybody doesn't know, Baccano is actually made by the same individual who is doing Durarara. So, yeah, dude, that was awesome. It paid a little bit homage to Baccano as well. That was legit. I really enjoyed this fight. Now, we got a little bit of dialogue in this episode as well with Sonohara, Haruna, and Kujiraji. Now, they are three wielders of Saika. Now, from what it seems like, it seems pretty much what happened with this little dialogue that was being exchanged with one another when they all three were at the cafe, was that Kujiraji was telling Sonohara straight up that if you want to be free of Saika, let me extract Saika out of your body, and then you will have no problems. You will be human. However, your flesh and blood will be discarded, is technically what Kujiraji said. So, either way, Sonohara is fucked. She wants to be human, but because of Saika, she is considered a parasite. However, if she extracts Saika out of her body, then she is still not human, because all the flesh and blood within her body will be taken out. She'll be considered human, but inside she won't be human. That's technically what Kujiraji was saying. Now, it seems to me that Sonohara at some point is going to be consumed by Saika, because if we've been foreshadowed a little bit of this, what's been going down, and we also have Haruna as a character who has been corrupted by Saika, especially, and it looks like Sonohara might eventually go down this path as well, because right now she can't get rid of Saika because of the fact that for now she has to borrow Saika because she wants to end up telling Masomi and Mikado about, her powers, her relationship with Saika and whatnot. She wants to draw closer to her friends. And to do that, she needs Saika. She can't discard Saika right now. And the longer that Sonohara tries to repress Psycho within her, then she is going to end up being corrupted, possibly by Psycho, probably by the end of the series. And then Mikado and Kita probably going to fix some way on how they can try to break her out from being corrupted by Psycho, and they might be aided by Kujaragi or someone else who knows a lot about Psycho in the near future, but we will just have to wait and see. For all we know, we just don't want Sonohara to end up being like Haruna. Also, when they were about to leave the cafe, we see Erika come in and she's like, Sonohara, I got news! And then she completely disregards what she just said and then looks straight at Kujaragi's bag and sees that it's filled with cat ears and whatnot. And she's like, I thought they were out of stock. Do you cosplay? And Kujaragi is just like, cosplay? I don't really have any experience with it, but it does interest me. And she's like, be in our group, please. It was so funny. Of what Erika was saying. Erika's a funny character. Now, we come to find out that eventually when everybody leaves, Sonohara and Erika are there, and Erika gives Sonohara the news that Dotachin has finally woken up from his coma. And then come to find out, we see that Shizuo is actually still in prison. He was still in prison. And it's funny to me because while he did get released in this episode, he could have broken out at any time, really. Because we know how strong Shizuo is. And did you see how he was bending the bars all the way? He could have slid right out of that. Especially how thin Shizuo is. But, and then we see Verona. She makes an appearance. Where's Akane? Where are all these characters? And then we get to the final part of this episode where we see Kita. Like, when we see Rochi and Kita's fight still going on, like, Rochi is like, yo man, hey, you better hold on because we're going straight down. He jumps off the building. Kita luckily jumps off of him and grabs the pole because probably Kita would have died because Kita, while he is human, he isn't as non-human, I would say, as Rochi and Shizuo, because it seems like Rochi, while he is strong, he is not as strong as Shizuo, and that is why I guess he can withstand jumping off a, I don't know, 4-story building, and landing in concrete. Like, I don't know, man. It's Durarara logic. But anyway, Kita sees Izumi standing right over next to his gang, and he's like, oh shit, because, he thought that Izumi he disbanded the Blue Squares. He really thought he did. And Izumi is the original leader of the Blue Squares. So it was very overwhelming for Akita to actually see Izumi right there. And he's like, dude, I'm getting my payback. For what you did to my girlfriend. He runs in there, punches him straight in the face. And do you see this picture right here? This is what happens from hitting Izumi in the face. You see Kita's hand, like, it's cut open. It's deep cut. Blood was just squirting out of that shit. Oh my god. Like, guys, I think we have Superman and Durarara. I think he is the Man of Steel. This episode was awesome. We got quite a few comedy moments. We got dialogue moments that really foreshadow what's going to happen to some of the characters and possibly some of the events on what's going to go down next. And it looks like probably in the next episode we actually will get to see Dota-chan finally waking up from his coma, and we'll see what exactly Dota-chan saw that night when he got ran over, if he saw anything at all. So yeah, really glad that the gang wars are about to start up, because this is what I have been waiting for when it comes to Durarara. Gang wars, this is going to be awesome, people. This is going to be awesome. Can't wait for this to officially break out. And it's already starting. Now we just need for, all of the gangs to go head-to-head with one another. That about does it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed my review of Durarara X2 Ketsu, Episode 4. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought about this episode. And, of course, if you like this video, please give it a like. And if you want to stay up to date to my future content on this channel, please hit that red subscribe button below. And you'll never miss a video from me. That about does it for this video, guys. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Have a great day.